Good afternoon, everybody. Doug Jenkins with the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce with you on this frigid, absolutely frigid Monday. That's all right. We're indoors and here to celebrate member anniversaries. Seth Thompson with Panda Technologies joining us today. Seth, thanks for taking time out of your day to join us.
No worry, Doug. I appreciate you allowing me to join you today.
So Panda Technology is celebrating its 5th chamber anniversary, but a very, very interesting story for Panda Technologies. This is something you started when you were still in school, right, Seth?
Absolutely. I created this business back in 2011 when I was 12 years old because I saw a reason to go into business and help people in need.
So a
Um,
lot of 12-year-olds are starting like a lemonade stand, or maybe they're babysitting or something like that. You saw something in the technology world that needed addressed. What drew you to that?
Absolutely. I see a lot of people being taken advantage for things that they don't know. I grew up in a small town outside on a farm of Signet, and I went to North Bottom my entire life. We didn't have a lot of the internet providers or a lot of the services. A lot of these bigger cities and villages around your area. Well, not really much in Northwest Ohio, but we didn't have a lot. And I saw that when we needed help, that we had to outsource it from these big cities, and I added an additional charge, and those people that was not trustworthy. So I took the initiative to be that person, to be that helping hand for anyone from any age, to schools, to churches, to businesses. I was there local to build that trust within the community.
What was it like convincing a business or an organization when you were 12 to say, hey, I've got your back here. Let me take a crack at this?
Oh my goodness, very difficult. It was even very difficult to even create a bank account,
Yeah.
let alone try to convince a business. But there was a lot of people here within the community that were willing to support somebody that was able to show themselves. Like in the beginning, I was giving out a lot of free services to show that I knew I was doing it, so I could start to build that trust. And then that led, after some time, into the credibility being created to take off of more serious things like phone systems, phone servers, very crucial business information, critical operations.
So you now have a wealth of experience in it since you got started so early. How have things changed just in the industry, and especially when you're helping people in rural areas since when you got started to now here we are in early 2025?
Absolutely. A lot of things have changed actually. Starting at a young age, I everything was where I had to learn from. YouTube was my best friend, Google was as well, which then in turn allowed me to, once I started earning some capital, earning some money, starting investing in the educational side. So I got a lot of certifications and a lot of technical training that allowed me to dive deeper into these things. Some of the growth things that we've had because of the Chamber of Commerce would be that we went from reselling a lot of other people's services, some things that we wouldn't be able to do at a young age, to having everything in house today in 2025. So it's been a big commitment over the years, and a lot of educational things, a lot of trial and error, but we have a lot of people out there that are willing to see growth and allow it to happen.
So a lot of businesses are coming into 2025 and they've got goals for the years and for the year. And some of those probably have to do with IT, whether it's, hey, maybe we need to upgrade our hardware. Maybe we're missing something on the software. And what are some of the products and services that you can help offer people?
Absolutely, especially if these a lot with the privacy concerns and the idea that your data is not hosted through someone locally that you can see or trust. It's hosted through some tech giant. I even see a lot of businesses come over to our on-site email services, phone services that are in the cloud, hosted on our servers, that we're able to manage and configure for you. Seamless transitions, all that great stuff. Network diagrams, especially with a lot of these new local internet providers popping up. We can work alongside with them to get internet to your business location, as well as share it throughout the building to make sure it's secure and monitored as well. Part of our managed services packages, which we didn't have in the beginning, but it has become such a crucial thing in today's world since everything relies on technology. We're able to offer that service.
It's making sure things are hosted on your servers, things like that. Not only does that provide that security, but I have to think for businesses, that gives them their own credibility as well, where it's, hey, I don't have a Gmail address, I've got my own domain address that you're going to help administer. You're going to help set that up for them in a safe and secure way. But when they go out and hand out business cards and everything, they look like a more polished organization.
Absolutely. It definitely great in the marketing realm as well. It has that sense of security and that you're well established with a foundation. One of the things that's one of the things that we also pride on, helping you try to look more secure. And it's one of the great benefits that we give to chamber members, which was a great example. Is anybody that's part of the chamber does get 5 professional email addresses for being a part of it. Which are again is our give back to the community, but it also allows us to take control and make sure that there are less spam emails coming your way, less spam calls taking your way, trying to take advantage or trying to take your customers or your money.
You can help on the spam call as well.
Yeah, we've invested quite a lot because we are now a team of 6 instead of just being myself. That's taken the great initiatives to create some platforms to combat those type of spam calls. Even if it's just wasting their time, directing the call if it's their spam level is too high, and just making a fool of them.
That service alone is worth the conversation with Seth and his team right there, because I think I've had 2 or 3 spam calls today, and they continue to get a little bit more interesting. I had one with a little AI voice I thought was cute that called a little bit ago. Seth, speaking of AI, you're in the technology world. I'm sure you get asked this question all the time. What's up with AI? Where do you see it going in 2025? Where are some of the uses where you're excited about it? Where are some of your concerns for it?
Absolutely. Some places that I'm very excited for is definitely in the health industry, helping to find preemptive, cancer screenings, things like that, things that make life easier or make life better for those who definitely need it. Because I think the number one for anything is, health wise. Now, places that I really don't care to see AI take over is definitely in the computer world. And I know that's kind of, hysterical to some point. But even for myself, I went to BGSU for a time being for computer science or programming. Well, now these days you can tell AI to design websites, to design a program for you, which makes my last 4 years of my life pretty much useless. And my money going invested in that education. But there are certain times and places that AI can be beneficial. I'm a little butthurt about it, but that's the way the world works.
The important thing is when you're going into any of this, whether you're having a discussion on maybe what AI tools are appropriate for your business or what kind of email and phone services are appropriate for your business, you want to talk with a trusted professional on this. Seth, if people want to get in touch with you and learn a little bit more about everything that you're offering or just kind of pick your brain, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Absolutely. I said the number one best way to get in contact with me is through our website, our phone number, which is pandatext.com, or by calling 419-353-2015. Another great way to get a hold of me or just to get up and meet me would be to come out and support the community at some of these community-based events, either through the chamber or through an event that a local business is offering, because I like to get out, advertise, and as well as support other organizations.
Seth, we appreciate it. Thank you for being a member for the last 5 years. We're looking forward to the next 5 with you as well. And thanks for taking time out of your afternoon today.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, Doug, very much. I look forward to see what the next 10 years turn like. Hopefully it's not going to be as cold as this week, but I'm definitely excited to see what the future holds. And I'm glad to be a part of it. And hopefully you get to be along with us as well.
Well, for Seth Thompson, I'm Doug Jenkins. Have a great and warm afternoon, everyone.